She was the last pharaoh of Egypt, a queen whose name has echoed through history for over 2,000 years. But despite all we think we know, Cleopatra remains one of the most mysterious figures of the ancient world. From her hidden tomb to the truth about her beauty, there are secrets about Cleopatra that even the best historians can't solve. Today, we're exploring 10 mysteries about Cleopatra that still baffle historians. And number 10? That one might just change how you see her forever. Let's dive in. 1. Where is Cleopatra's tomb? Perhaps the greatest mystery of them all. Where is Cleopatra buried? Ancient writers say she and Mark Antony were laid to rest together in a magnificent mausoleum, but no one has ever found it. Archaeologists have searched for decades, and one promising site, Taposiris Magna near Alexandria, may hold the key. Imagine what secrets we might uncover if her tomb was ever discovered: treasures, inscriptions, and maybe even clues to how she truly lived and died. 2. How did she really die? We've all heard the dramatic story. Cleopatra took her own life by letting an asp bite her. But was that really what happened? Some historians believe it was poison, carefully prepared in advance. Others argue she might have been murdered by Octavian, Rome's future emperor, to eliminate a political rival. The true cause of Cleopatra's death remains a mystery, and with no body to examine, we may never know. 3. Was Cleopatra truly a great beauty? Hollywood has turned Cleopatra into the ultimate seductress, played by Elizabeth Taylor, draped in gold, and dazzlingly beautiful. But ancient coins show her with a strong nose and sharp features, suggesting her power was less about looks and more about charisma and intelligence. Roman historians, who were often her enemies, described her as magnetic, witty, and persuasive. Maybe Cleopatra's real power wasn't beauty at all, it was brilliance. 4. What happened to her children? Cleopatra had 4 children, including Caesarion, the son of Julius Caesar. After Cleopatra's death, Caesarion was captured and executed, but the fate of her other children is more mysterious. Some were taken to Rome and raised by Octavian's sister, but history largely loses track of them after that. Did they grow up quietly? Were they political pawns? The bloodline of the last pharaoh may have simply faded into history. 5. What were her true ambitions? Was Cleopatra fighting to save Egypt, or was she planning to rule the world? Some scholars believe she wanted to create a powerful Eastern empire with herself and Mark Antony as rulers, challenging Rome's growing dominance. Others argue she was just trying to keep Egypt independent for her children. The truth about her political ambitions remains debated to this day. 6. What did Cleopatra really look like? Beyond beauty, what was Cleopatra's true appearance? No statues or paintings survive that are guaranteed to be accurate. Coins give us some clues, but they may have been stylized for propaganda. Was she tall? Did she resemble her Greek ancestors from the Ptolemaic dynasty? Or did she embrace Egyptian fashion to connect with her people? Cleopatra's face is a mystery, which might explain why artists and filmmakers keep reimagining her. 7. Was she really fluent in so many languages? Ancient sources claim Cleopatra spoke as many as 9 languages, including Egyptian, Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. If true, this would have made her one of the most educated rulers of her time, able to speak directly to diplomats and common people alike. But since we have no written records from Cleopatra herself, we can only guess how much of this is legend and how much is fact. 8. What happened to Cleopatra's library? Cleopatra ruled during the final days of the Great Library of Alexandria, the largest collection of knowledge in the ancient world. Some historians believe she may have personally preserved or even expanded the collection. But when the library was destroyed, possibly during Julius Caesar's siege, did Cleopatra lose priceless texts? Or did she secretly hide scrolls somewhere safe? If they were ever discovered, they could rewrite history. 9. Was Cleopatra truly loved, or just feared? Cleopatra is remembered for her romances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, but was it love, or just politics? Some historians argue she used these relationships to secure Egypt's future, while others believe they were genuine love affairs that shook the ancient world. The truth may be somewhere in between, a queen who balanced passion and power in a dangerous game. 10. What is Cleopatra's legacy? Here's the final and perhaps biggest mystery. What did Cleopatra really stand for? Was she the tragic last queen of a dying Egypt, or a brilliant leader who almost changed the course of history? She remains both hero and villain, genius and temptress, remembered and misunderstood. Maybe her greatest secret is that she refused to be just one thing, and that's why her name